It is worth mentioning as well, by the way, Coisty, that Ray Parlor celebrated Mother's Day by doing a very special Cobra bomb in honour of all the mothers out there. You saw it?
I saw it. He stuck it in his Instagram. In fact, I'll show you later on. It makes the only toast that Ray could get away with. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
He normally has a wee Sunday toast, which I look forward to, but this was a bit special.
I am sure that mothers up and down the nation are really touched by Ray's gesture. Really touched. 7:22. Now it's time for this. When Coisty realised what the music was, the face he pulled was priceless.
I actually quite enjoyed the opening bass line. Then I had to ask DJ Ed who it was, and then he went blind date, and I just went back my seat. I'll let you two go on with us.
So, Shebahn, why are we playing this?
I love it. He was like, who's that?
I liked it.
Who's that?
I was enjoying the bass, and then, oh no.
Nothing like a man naming that tune like Ali McCoist. A blind date. Why are we playing it? Because single Arsenal fans, you'll have seen the news over the weekend, that Arsenal Football Club are now playing Cupid and have started a dating show. No word of a lie. They're asking their supporters to take part in a new documentary series dubbed The Big Match. They said in a statement, Match Day is all about connecting with a beautiful game and connecting with each other. Wink, wink. It's for this reason we're now launching a new dating show that celebrates how a shared love of football can prove a catalyst for an even deeper romance. Is Viv a Rangers fan?
With a great suspect winning a football player for a toffee apple.
That's what I'm fair enough. Brilliant.
Right.
She's a keeper.
No, that's very unfair of me. That is so unfair. Because she does. She will sit on the couch and watch the games with the boys. It's very harsh of me to take it back, because I've just a look at the time and she'll walk with the kids.
So a shared love of football together, right? If you do have that in common with your partner, is lovely. But can you have a successful relationship with someone who would support the other team? Like, if Viv was a Celtic fan, would you be like,
oh, she wouldn't have been at us. Let's get that right away. I mean,
but seriously, like, you couldn't fall in love with Viv if she supported Celtic?
No, I need to. I'm having a quick look at the time again. Can I give you this answer? Just bang on 8:30 when the door goes open. She goes,
so that is a no.
It must be difficult though, eh?
Happens, Jeff.
Well, you know what? Because I've been up and down the country, Scotland included, doing this theatre tour, and we meet and greet people beforehand. The number of people, it's amazing, the number of couples who turned up, and I said, who do you support? And they'll say Manchester United. And I say, and who do you support? His wife struck girlfriend, they say Liverpool.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's Arsenal, Spurs, Portsmouth, Southampton. It's happened so many times. I think the biggest thing is having a shared interest. Doesn't have to be the football club, it has to be the love of football.
Yeah,
that's the
I think that's a great point, because my sister's Liverpool and Bill's our man's Man United, and they've got a pact that they don't watch the game together. They won't watch Man United versus Liverpool together.
That's funny.
Which I like. I can accept that.
I hope Jamie Aherne isn't listening right now. He'll be doing the school run. But I remember I dated a guy briefly who was a Rangers fan, and one day he rocked up in this bright orange t-shirt, and I was like, never again. But that was the end of it. Because I was like, no, you can't. You just can't.
Aye.
Can you? Like, if you come home after a Rangers defeat and Viv's sitting in the armchair like Field of Bath and Rye on blast.
It couldn't happen. I mean, that must be impossible. It must be impossible.
There you go.
I struggle to see my mates for about 3 weeks, never mind anything else.
Yeah, to apply for this, Arsenal fans, this new programme, The Big Match, if you're single, the plan is you have to be single, you have to be 18 or over, and you have to explain what made you first fall in love with the Arsenal.
I'm guessing they'll all be Arsenal fans though.
Exactly, you have to. I mean, you can be a Spurs fan. That'd be great though. I'd rather watch that.
That's a better programme.
Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, it does present its difficulties. Coisty, are you telling me you weren't a lover of Blind Date?
That was a great show.
I'll tell you right now, It might be the worst programme in history.
No!
You're a disgrace.
You two, seriously?
Blind Date was our Saturday nights growing
Right.
up, yeah.
With Scylla.
I was aware it was with Scylla. I'd worked that one out myself. Right, I'll tell you right now. There's an hour on a Saturday night, 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock. Blind Date. Are you watching Attenborough's Magical World?
Blind Date,
Blind
obviously.
Date.
Oh,
Yeah,
come on. See, that's diabolical from you two. Attenborough all day for me. Attenborough all day. I had an hour of him yesterday in the desert, man. I mean, what an eye-opener. That guy's just an absolute legend.
Is he 99? Is he 99?
He's got to be.
That's
There you
incredible.
are. I'd rather watch a 99-year-old Attenborough who's the best.
By the way, you
You'll
could
be
re-
telling,
you could
you'll
be
be
the
telling me
policeman.
next that you do not watch Married at First Sight Australia.
Maths, by the way. What a show, Ali.
Married at first sight. I would rather stick knitting needles, man, than watch that. Honestly.
We can
There's
arrange that.
No way. There's no way. I watch things like Attenborough. I watch Unexplained Mysteries. I watch things like that. Things that are real life that happen. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, Big Brother.
Aye, but like...
Do you watch Big Brother?
Not anymore, but I did used to. But relationships are so important. I mean, Alan Brazil was giving singletons his advice on dating just on Friday. Listen to this.
What advice would you give young people that are
Go
on
and
dating?
chat something up in a bar or a coffee shop or something.
Yeah. How'd you do that?
So, hiya, Carl,
Hello.
you look very nice today.
How'd you do it again?
Hello, hiya, you look very nice today.
You got to be talkative, haven't you?
Somebody call the police, I think. You immediately, there's the following line, yeah.
Freak away from me.
Paul says, I'm a Hibs fan, my wife's a Rangers fan, we both love football and go to our games, and it is magic, love your other half. Well said, Paul.
I did once DJ at a wedding, and the bride was a Celtic fan, and he was a Rangers fan.
Let's get back to... If Brazil walked up to you in the bar and said, hiya, how you doing? You're looking very nice today. I mean, you would run a mile, wouldn't you?
I'd ask for a drink first. I'd ask for a bottle of bubbly first, and then I'd be on my merry way.
Large gin and tonic, and we're off and running out.
By the way, I'd love to know what your worst TV programme is. Coist Ritten's Blind Date, worst ever. What do you think? I'm sure you got some different
What's
opinions.
Blind Date all about?
What about Naked Attraction? Oh, yeah.
They should get jailed for that show. Jailed.
I mean, you can't fall in love with someone, you've got to fall in love with their...
Correct.
What?
I think we should move on from this.
Yeah,
Shebahn, thank you very much indeed. Just a quickie from Edward here who says, morning Ali, Jeff. I feel the same as Ali about the weather. Luckily, I moved to the Saudi Gulf Coast for my new job 4 weeks ago, and I have a glorious sun every day since, including a private beach. Enjoy it, Edward. Costi and I, we're off to the pub shortly.
talkSPORT Breakfast, waking you up Monday to Friday morning from 6 a.m. on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.